Hi, welcome to our tutorial. This is a tutorial to show you how to use CFI's campaign system to create an eblast. The first thing you need to do is go to the login area and enter your username and password. If you've never logged in before, you'll see this green area that says create a new campaign. If you have created campaigns in the past, you'll see them all listed here. But for our purposes, we're going to assume you've never launched one before. The second thing you'll need to do is enter in your campaign name. Now, this is a campaign name that only you will see. Your customers will not see this, so you can type in any kind of identifier that you need to. So just pick something that makes sense to you and you'll know which campaign you have started. As I hit tab to go to the subject line, you'll notice that it is automatically populated with what I have put in the campaign name. Now you can change this here. The subject line is something that your clients will see. It'll be the subject line of the email, so make sure that it is appropriate for them. Next we enter our from name. This will be the from in the email that gets sent. And if we scroll down, we can put an email address. So if your clients hit reply to it, this will be the email that it will go to. Down here, send replies. You can also make them separate. So if you want it to be from a particular email, but the auto reply or when they hit reply goes somewhere else, you can change that. Now you hit the next button. From this page, we're able to select a template that we would like to use for our newsletter. You may have only one template to choose from, or you may have decided that you needed multiple templates depending on your application when you send out your eblasts. In this case, we've got 3 different ones we may choose from, but we will select the first one for our purposes, and then we'll hit the next button. However, if we do decide we'd like to come back and change our template, it's very easy. You just come back to this page, select a different one, and anything that you've saved in the future as you are creating your eblast will be maintained. It will just change the look. Once you're in the editing section, you can get a really good idea of what your eblast template is going to look at. We have sort of a preview here, although we have some areas that we need to fill in. The really great thing about this is it's very easy to edit. You'll notice that any place that you're able to edit has a little pencil icon next to it. So you just click that icon and you get the dialog box, and you are able to change your title to whatever you need it to say. So I'm going to type in a new title here, and I'm going to hit a return, and I'm going to save that. The next thing I want to do is copy some text that I've already pre-typed in Microsoft Word. All you have to do is copy it and paste it in here. Now you'll notice that you get a dialog box that says paste as plain text. The reason it does this is Microsoft Word and other programs can pull over invisible characters that will mess up your formatting. So when you paste as plain text, it strips all those out. So I'm just going to hit paste and click OK, and you'll notice that it has gone ahead and updated my copy. Now it's a little difficult to read, and I think I would like this better in bullets. So you can highlight your area up here and click the bullet icon and see that it automatically formats the whole thing. So now that I'm done, I can click Save. Now I'd like to add a new section. So we'll notice that at the bottom there's a special icon that says Add New Item. This is going to fix it so that we can have multiple articles in one template. So when I click this button, when we scroll down, you see that it added a new article, and it has automatically opened the dialog box so that we can make changes and add new things to our template. In this new section, I want to put a new title, and I know that I'm going to have an image, so I'm going to click the Insert an Image button. And I will navigate on my desktop to find that image. Now that I've found it, I would like to make it a link. We have a way to click this so that you can see it larger on the website, and I want people to be able to go to that, so I'm going to click Make This Image a Link. So I'll put that new link in there, and I will click Save. And you'll notice that it put our graphic in there. I'd also like to add an extra link so people will know that they don't just have to click the image, they will actually have some words down here that will tell them the same thing. So I'm going to go back and edit and type in click here for larger PDF version. Now, just like I made a link on the photo, I can do the same thing here. The way that I do this is I highlight my text and I click this little icon up here. It looks like a chain with a plus on it. If you hover over it, it will say insert/edit link. And I just type in or paste my URL in there. And now it's a link, so I hit save. Now that we've added the photo and the links and kind of take a look at it, you'll notice over here in this issue, it is already creating our table of contents for us. So if you have 5 articles here, it's going to take the title from each one and automatically put it in this issue. You don't have to have that in your eBlast, but it's kind of nice if you're going to have several articles. We of course can make a template for any kind of eBlast you'd like to send, and this is one of the nice options that it has. There are some other areas we could edit, but for this demonstration I think we'll go ahead and preview the email. So in the upper right hand corner you'll see a preview email button, and I'm going to click that, take a look, make sure everything looks the way that I would like it to. If you see something off, you can go to the upper left to click make more changes, which will take you to the previous window. You can also click these, make sure the URLs work and everything is the way you expect it to. After you've decided that it's good, you can go to the upper right hand corner and click the Define Recipient. From this screen we can select different subscriber lists that we may have. You can select one or more lists depending on your application of your campaign that you're sending. You also have the ability to select your recipients in manually. So maybe you're selecting a list that you have not sent to before. You can click this, and if you select manually you'll get a chance on the next screen to paste those in and save that as a new list as well. In our case we're just going to select the first list and click next. On the next page you'll see we have an overview that just sort of tells us what we've done. We've got our campaign name, our subject line that our clients are going to see, who that's from, the reply to address. You can click this view a preview and get a quick preview of the HTML version that you've done, and also take a look at your recipients. And once you just sort of give it a quick look and decide everything is okay, you can click the next button to test and define delivery. So usually the first thing you would want to do is type in your email address so that you can send yourself a test to make sure that it looks the way you want. So you can type your email address in here. The other thing that happens is it makes a nice little list of recent test addresses that you have used, and it will list up to 5 down here. So you can also just check those off, which is real handy when you're sending a lot of tests. When you're done, you click the test email and you will see a test campaign was successfully sent to this email address. So after you're good and you have checked your email, make sure that everything looks good, everybody's happy with it, we're going to click the next button. On this screen is our schedule campaign delivery. You have 2 choices. You may deliver your campaign immediately, or you can schedule it for another time in the future. It's a really nice little interface. You can choose the day, you can choose the time. It's really handy if you want something to go out very early in the morning, or perhaps you're going to be out of town, you can just schedule that ahead of time. So when you're done, all you do is add or confirm with this last button and you're set. And that's about it. Hopefully you've seen how easy it is to create an eBlast using our campaign program. Please give us a call if you have any questions. We'd love to answer them for you. Thanks for watching the tutorial.